Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you are having an amazing week. Currently it is Tuesday and Bitcoin is right now consolidating right at this very important level after yesterday's capitulation week to the downside. You can see after the rejection from the point of control right here where most of the volume is sitting, Bitcoin is right now sitting at this very important level, which is the value area low or 112k. Basically, if we lose this level, we are potentially going to be taken out. Let me show you on my other chart. This is what I am expecting for Bitcoin to play out potentially once, as you can see right here, once we lose this level, basically this low right here, then I would be targeting the next low at 107, and since this low was already taken out, basically the POC, then it is possible that we go lower all the way down to 105 or maybe even $98,000. But of course this will take some time to play out, and it might not play out now. It is taking very slow as the stock market is still pushing hard. If the stock market starts correcting to the downside right here, then Bitcoin would also speed up its move to the downside. Basically, as you can see, the RSI on the S&P 500 on the daily time frame is getting overbought, basically in overbought territory. This would potentially signal somewhat of a correction, but still the weekly is looking very strong. But also the weekly RSI right now starting to push above overbought. It's not overbought like the last couple of times, but still we are getting in that overbought territory. But you never know, the stock market might consolidate sideways, or we might get one fast sell-off and then a continuation to the downside. Now for Ethereum is still trading below the POC and the value area low right here, showing more weakness after taking this low right here. Right now Ethereum is showing more weakness. Basically the altcoins are showing more weakness than Bitcoin, which is also have to do with the Bitcoin dominance starting to push above. As you can see, it is still going up, but right now it has slowed down. So by the next big move for Bitcoin, we might see the Bitcoin dominance potentially reverse right here and start pushing towards the upside once Bitcoin starts dumping. Basically right now we are also sitting at the last weekly support for the week, 112k. Basically Bitcoin is consolidating right here right now on the lower time frames, and it is possible that once we start breaking below those lows right here, if we mark it like this, then potentially, as I have said guys, we will be targeting the lows at 105k. That would be 6.8% of a correction to the downside for Bitcoin, and this is in the what I am expecting to be playing out potentially by the mid of October. I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, half of the, let me see, yeah, exactly right here you can see we did start last year on October. When did October start? You can see guys, let me, yeah, the 1st of October we did got a quite a bit of a sell-off, 8% to the downside. Basically we were bearish until the middle of the month, and right now if it plays out like this, basically we start dropping from here to, let's say, 14th or 15th of October. That would be 12% move to the downside, and then I would be expecting at 98,000, or if we get another capitulation week lower to 93,000, for Bitcoin to potentially start reversing to the upside, because that would be a correction of around $30,000 in price change. So that would, in my opinion, suggest a very nice trend reversal. But this is just my opinion. It is not a financial advice. This is my outlook for the markets for Bitcoin. And let's continue. Let's look at the liquidation heat map. As I have told you, we still have a lot of liquidity, big liquidity cluster on the downside. As you can see, all the way down from 110 to basically 105k. We do have millions and millions stacked of liquidity right here. Basically, these are all late long positions that the market makers would wanna sweep before the rally continues in Q4. Basically, if we enable the yearly pivots, you can see my target for the year still stands, which would be $150,000. But firstly, we might get that correction down to 93k basically, and then Bitcoin would potentially start reversing to the upside. The altcoins would also, in my opinion, start going parabolic once Bitcoin finds a bottom, guys. If Bitcoin bottoms out at $93,000, then it would be go time for the altcoins. In my opinion, it would be a very nice opportunity for money to be made during when Bitcoin finds a bottom. And if for this year we close around 150, 140,000, that would be my final target for the cycle. And next year I would be expecting somewhat of a bigger pullback, basically. With we want to see what the next yearly pivots would be, but we still have another quarter left. Basically, we have almost 10 days for September, or like another week until September ends, and then we do have only one quarter, Q4, the last quarter of the year. Basically 3 months is enough time, in my opinion, for Bitcoin to potentially put in a new all-time high towards 150,000. It might also happen next year by January or February, but we will see what the market has for us. Nobody can tell you, but for right now we do clearly have some warning signs, as we are seeing for today another Bitcoin ETF, the first ETF outflow for the week. I think for today we still don't have data, but right now they have sold over 363 million of Bitcoin. BlackRock did not sell, but some of the other big institutions, they did sold. So if tomorrow or in the coming days of the week, if BlackRock's also start selling, then that would be another warning sign. Another warning sign would be that overall we do still have more short sellers in the market. Now they might get squeezed. Basically, if we open our other chart here, as you can see, open interest and CVD absolutely tanked during this capitulation event that we had. Very much and very big liquidations did happen. CVD is non-stop going down, as you can see. So this is what I mean by we might see some of the short sellers that have opened right here. They might get squeezed, so we might see a relief pump towards 114k. But if we start rejecting from there, guys, then in my opinion, potentially, as I said, we go down lower. And yes, guys, that will be it for today's update video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for my channel, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.